Hey, Leo. Welcome to a fresh new week. What am I going to call this one? That's a good question. No, this week's is about the supermoon. Yes, indeed. We got a supermoon coming up. I know. Ooh, I know. Aren't these great? I did it yesterday. Yes. Big night out. Three of Wands is here. Yeah, I know. Three of Wands. So listen, I'm Dr. Leona Mercury. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a Vedic astrologer, a Vedic reader, and this is Chandra. That means moon in Sanskrit. She holds on to my mala beads. I use those beads to count out 108 shuffles, so I don't do that here because I've done that already. As I say the shuffles, as I do the shuffles, I say a mantra. And that mantra is typically something to help you move through obstacles and or to create new things, have that energy to create and also to release. So I hope that you enjoy this week's reading for the supermoon coming up in, really, this week it's happening. No, it's next week. It's next week. I try to do a week ahead. If you haven't come over to Patreon yet, please do. Join me and my Patreon family. I absolutely love them. Soul family is what we say, soul cheerleaders. Shout out to Rebecca, as well as Nicole, Emma, Dr. Jeff. Hey, what's up, everybody? Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This is the spirit of love coming in from my beautiful Leos. If you come into Patreon, you can, as a VIP especially, you get a lot of bonus material. And there's over 180 videos there right now for you to access at any level, but if you get the Vedic, if you get the VIP level, then you can come free to the Vedic astrology webinar that I'm planning for this month, so that people can understand how the big triple conjunction, along with Rahu and Bharani, and right now there's a specific yoga happening called Angarak Yoga. There was a miracle day that occurred yesterday that if you knew about it, you could set intentions to help bring about miracles in your life. If you didn't know about it, you need to come over to the Patreon party. So that way you will never miss another miracle day again. All right, so I see 66. If you want to come to the Patreon party, go to patreon.com/leonamercuryphd. All the info is in the description box below. I want to thank everybody for their likes, shares, and subscribes as well. My YouTube family, you are edging up to 2,000 now. And once that happens, you know what I have to do, because I made the pledge. For every new 1,000 subscribers, yes, some lucky person will get from YouTube will get a personal tarot reading from me, a psychic tarot reading from me, and I give one to YouTube, and guess what? Patreon gets one. So come on over to the Patreon party. It's a good time. It does look like, my beautiful Leos, you're getting some messages. I think this is about messages from someone that you have a past life connection to. Hey, if you hear the babies, they're swimming in the pool. So not my pool, but it's right on the same land here. So yeah, I see this is going to be very healing, a healing past life connection, and it can be actually past life, or it can just be someone from your past coming in to whatever. You tell me, Leos. But this is Cancerian energy coming in for you. I am seeing that very strongly. I've been seeing it for a bit now. It does look like there's going to be some major changes in the fall for you, my beautiful Leos. Some of you could be moving, traveling. I can see that as well. Let's see, there we go. I put the selenite stick on the feather. I found that feather when I first started doing these readings, maybe a week or two after, and I've just kept it here on the board for good luck. The star. Yep, you're going to get something that you want this fall, a big boon coming in. That's Saturnian energy. Actually, it's double Saturnian energy. This is Cancer, so make sure you look for the moon in your chart. Look for Saturn. Look for Uranus if you can, and look for the Hierophant. Look for Venus. That's Taurian energy. It looks like you might be are you getting married, Leo? Do you even know? You might be holding on to a committed relationship as well. Some of you. You might be trying to heal it. 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles here. The double 4 is angels coming in. The divine is coming in here. You just may not want to end things in a situation that looks like you needed to release a while ago. 9 of Swords, yep, you know it too. You got a lot of anxiety about releasing. Because I think some of you have a lot of anxiety surrounding money. This to me represents financial abuse. If you've been financially abused by a partner, then you are absolutely terrified of leaving, because then how are you going to pay for your life? You know, you may not have the monies you need to get a fresh start. The Devil, yep, just what I said. Toxicity is here, my beautiful Leos. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sending you so much light and love. And don't be surprised if we see a little baby deer come out there. And if we do, I promise to move my water. Fiji's not paying me, y'all. It's just something I like. So I see Capricorn again, more Saturn energy here, as well as the moon again. This is repeat energy, so something to look at. Make sure you take a look at that. 9 and 9 here. There's completion, wholeness. Something is happening here. I do wonder if it has to do with a Cancerian. There could also be someone in your midst with a Capricorn moon. I'm seeing that as well. It does look like you need to protect yourself from this person, because there's something that you aren't seeing about this toxic behavior. They are watching you. They are surveying you. Knight of Swords. The Tower. It's going to create a tower moment. They must be looking to like hurt you in some way. I'm sorry, my beautiful Leos, if that's the case. I hope it's not. I'll read the cards through. This is a general collective reading. Yeah, it totally changes whatever relationship you have right now. There's something that you don't see about whoever this character is for you, the toxic person in your life. It can be family members, it can be friends. I sense right now it's probably a partner. It's a partner that has a lot of anxiety as well. They might be holding on to you because they feel safe with you. I'm getting that right now. They feel safe with you. They don't know what they would do without you. Now Mariah Carey's song, Why You So Obsessed With Me? Who's got a Sun-Venus conjunction in their chart? I know some of you out there must, because this wouldn't be here if you didn't. 5 of Wands, yeah, this is gonna cause some conflict here in this relationship. I don't know who this is or what this is, but if it's something that you can avoid, it looks like it might be. Or the cards, this is all predictive, you know, so hopefully it's something you guys can avoid. I see here 5 of Wands. There's this conflict because someone is stepping out. Hello, Leo. I see you. I don't know if it's you, actually. I mean, I don't know. But I can say there's someone here that may have third party happening. Maybe. It is the summer, and that is the time of summer romance. Meeting someone, you know, just like out of nowhere, and then being like, oh, hey, wow, I feel this deep connection with you. By the way, when you feel deep connections with people, if you were to look at their chart, you might see that you share the same moon nakshatra, or the same moon, maybe your moons are in the same house, or you have some planets in the same houses. They may not be in the same signs, but that's a kind of synergy. That's where chemistry comes from. You want to know how chemistry happens? Look at your chart, your Vedic chart, by the way. Tropical charts, there's a 24-degree difference. And it's actually a bit of a smokescreen to prevent you from seeing the truth, okay? And I'm here to share the truth. All right, so I am seeing victory here. When you move, you're gonna have some victory. This could also be something about a wedding. Could you be, are you getting engaged? I do think you might be getting engaged, some of you. Some of you are moving. The Lovers card. This is more Cancerian energy. So we've got a lot of that. And then I've got the Lovers card here. Put that to the side for a moment. That's Mercury energy. I think that's the first Mercury card I've seen. I'm telling you, this King of Swords keeps popping up. Popping up, popping up, popping up. Well, this is also popping up in your future, so you'll have to come over to the extended to see what the heck is going on. But it does look like some of you might be choosing love, and that doesn't mean that you're not in a relationship already, right? Because when love, oh, look at how stiff my hair is, y'all. It is like super stiff today. I definitely put product in my hair. It's real hair, by the way. It's really my hair. I just have ethnic hair, y'all. So, you know, some of you know what I'm talking about. It's real stiff, and it takes a long time in the salon to make it not so stiff. All right, so let's go through this. It was just 11:11. So someone's getting some messages. Remember, this is the general collective reading, so if it's not about a love relationship for you, or you don't think it is, just wait. This is good for about a year. This energy that I'm feeling right now from the supermoon coming in, this is going to take you through, it'll influence your next year. So some of you might find this a year after I post it and go and see the extended, and it will blow your mind. I've had that happen before. Yeah, it's interesting. So some of you out there are making investments, or you've made investments in the past, and that's helping you to heal a situation, maybe in the home. Queen of Cups is that, you know, kind of domestic energy, love, unconditional love. You might be trying to heal from a love situation that maybe ended, or could be in its fall stages. So when we first meet someone, we're in the springtime, you know, when we're like building our house together, building a family. We're in the summer, and the fall is like sort of a relationship is on the wane, because in winter everything goes away. So it does seem like some of you might be in the fall of a relationship. And I see this energy here. If it's not a relationship, some of you could actually be doing something in the fall with this investment that's going to help you to get what you want. And it could be school. It could be school. You need to save. If it's school, you're going to have a big tuition bill, so please save your money. And you might be having some anxiety about that. You might be doubting yourself as well, doubting whether or not you can do it. And there's something you don't see, and what you don't see is that you've got some momentum already. But you're very, because you can sense that there's some devil in your midst. I think most of you know who that is, one way or another, however this manifests for you. Oh, I also see that some of you have a devil in your midst who has been surveying you, stalking you. So you have a stalker. Some of you out there have a stalker. You need to protect yourself against this person, and you need to move. Okay, if you're in a particular city and you've got a stalker, you need to move. That's it, because the Tower is here, and then Two of Cups. So this could have to do with your relationships in general, you know, your partnerships. Two of Cups is partnerships, so it's not just love. But I do think for some of you out there, it is a transformative energy. This person that's watching you, stalking you, if it's a current partner who's got a lot of toxic behaviors, they are sabotaging the relationship. They are looking for reasons to end it. That's why someone does that. Because if you love a person and they've made a mistake or two or three, however many mistakes a person makes, it doesn't matter, because you love them and you want to stay with them, and you then go to therapy together and individually. You go together and you go individually. Not just going together is not enough. You have to go as individuals and then come together. And I'm going to tell you, with couples therapy, if you don't do the individual part, the individual work, both of you must do the individual work, or it doesn't work. You might as well hang it up. So here's the conflict here, and it does look like more Cancerian energy. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cards here on the deck that kind of represent Cancer to me, and you have Gemini energy here, which is Mercury. So look at where your Mercury is in your chart, because that's somehow connected to all of this. And I'm going to be clarifying this in the extended over on Patreon. But it does look pretty interesting. I am a psychic medium if you're new to the channel, and I do this scry thing. It was something I didn't start off doing, and then I did it for a special moment in astrology early in what I was doing, and early in what I was doing. Am I making sense? Not right now. You know why I have this awful headache? It's really bad. It's not a hangover, so don't start talking about that. I don't even drink. It's really sad. But I do like cocktails. I just don't have a chance to have them very often. The pandemic has been tough, y'all. Wow, this is wild. It is just swinging away. It has to do with something in this area, or they would have pushed me elsewhere. Yeah, I think they're skittering on the tower. I feel like it's the tower, and I think it's connected to these 4 cards are all connected. So I'm going to take this to the extended, but before I do, let me give you a message from the universe, the Sovereign. This is got 3 crystals on it. There's also a bunch of shells and the moon. The moon actually looks just like this in the sky right now, but you know, it's turned. It's actually turned like that, I think. What was it, like this? I was doing some stargazing last night, and the moon was crazy. At sunset, it was like so beautiful. So the Sovereign is about being in charge of your own life. Whatever these energies are, however they're manifesting for you in your own individual experiences, listen, you have control. Set boundaries. Boundaries help you to maintain control. It helps to keep the wrong people out and the right people in. Soft boundaries are meant to keep people in. Hard boundaries push people out. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. One more card. I'm not pulling as many cards here. This is number 13. 13 is the card of the number of resistance. It's a karmic debt number when you're getting in your own way. But again, you're the Sovereign. Just like the fox, you can free yourself. You are in control, even if you don't feel like it. I think some of you don't realize that you're in control of the situation as however it's unfolding for you. And so you're maybe a little bit not feeling great. So this is clever and agile, fox moves sure and fast. Your patience and planning will pay off at last. Thank God. I like that card. I needed to hear that today. All right, y'all. I got to wrap here, but come on over to the Patreon party, and I will see you there. I will love to see you there. And I drop new episodes of Traveling Amongst the Stars with Dr. Leona Mercury every single Monday. So coming over to Spotify right now and listen in, and I do a special reading in the second segment every week to help you with the energies of that specific week. And then I also talk to you about planetary movements, what's coming up, all kinds of good things. We just had Neptune turn retrograde on June 28th, so there's a lot of stuff coming up. It's really just so much is happening in the cosmos right now that will be affecting us in some way or other, and these cards can help us to sort of be like a GPS. So coming over to the Patreon party, and I will see you there. Until then, bye y'all.